So what do you think of T.O.?
Oh, Jesus, man.
The Eagles saying bye-bye to Terrell Owens.
One thing I know, he's going to have a job. He's the best wide receiver in the league.
Yeah, it's not like he's out, you know.
Yeah, he's going to get a job, you know.
But he's apologized. He wants back.
What a pussy, man. I was on his side, like, going, okay, there might be some... Because what's that other wide receiver that got kicked out of there? He was a bum, but he was real funny. Anyway, for Philly. He's gone, but he kind of was insinuating this the other day on ESPN that Donovan is kind of like a wishy-washy kind of baby kind of dude. Like, he didn't really say it because he might want to go back to Philly. What is that guy's name? I forgot his name. But he was kind of on T.O.'s side, and I was going, you know what? T.O. might have some shit going on. They might have did something to him, some sneaky businessman shit that messes with you. You know what I mean? I'm going, I'm with T.O. on this. You know, fuck that. Football doesn't have any guaranteed contracts, which is horrendous, where you can get your face knocked off at any point. And then he gets on and he apologizes, which says, you pussy, you was bluffing. They called you bluff, and now you're like, sorry. It's like, it's now I'm like, come on, T.O., you fucked up, man. Excuse my language. Yeah. But it's like, come on, man. Come on, dude. Don't apologize, and then you might have had a chance of, like, having me be on your side, because then there's a story that's not out. But once you apologize for something you didn't do, no one apologizes for something they didn't do.
Yeah, but I don't think he cares about you giving him his props or
he just wants to play for another team.
Respecting him. He just wants to play.
But it's not even a thing about me respecting him. It's a thing about him, like, doing what he was doing all this time, going crying and saying people don't understand me. And people did this, and when the real story comes out and all the goofy shit, and then he had his agent up there too. I wish I would have my pussy ass manager or agent.
That guy
talking
like
for me like that. In the back like I'm retarded.
He sounded like a lunatic. We got some of the audio here, but
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, T.O. just wants to play for another team, and the New York sports page here, they're saying, hey, Jets, wake up and get Terrell Owens.
T.O., we don't care. That's exactly.
And then I'm thinking, hey, that sounds like a good idea, but then I'm thinking the rest of the country that has, an NFL football team, they have the exact same story in their paper today, too.
But he's only going to be able to go to any, I think having a black coach might help T.O. just to say, brother, I know what them crackers was doing to you. Go out there and get them to
He's been broken. Like a wild horse. Oh, like a wild horse, they broke him.
Don't you understand how hard it is to walk as a black man with your goddamn back straight, with these crackers on your back?
You watch. He's going to be
my spine is on fire.
He's going to be well-behaved now there, Patrice.
Goddamn, they turned T.O. to yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
They broke him.
4-game suspension?
Hey, man, there was a time, Ant and I, we got broke. We were pretty damn cocky on top of the fucking world. And then it was all taken away like, wait, you could do that? Yeah. We had no fucking idea, but we...
And imagine it broke us a little bit. Being white guys, you only tried to be broke once every 6 years. That's the white guy being broke.
And just like T.O., we just wanted back in the game, man. We just wanted back in the game.
But T.O., being black, you're going to be trying to be broke every day. Somebody going to break me. As soon as I leave this studio, somebody going to try to break me. As soon as they feel... I'm going to tell you what it is. Number one, again, being from Boston, number one problem white guys have with black guys? Arrogance. Any arrogant nigga, you will be attacked. Anytime you're not like a happy to be there nigga, you are in deep shit.
You know something, seriously, I don't think it's you got to be happy to be there. It's just
It's
just the frightening guy. It's the frightening black guy.
What black guy is frightening anymore? How's T.O. frightening? He's worth $70 million.
Well, he's not very frightening. That's all right. I'll give you that. He's not frightening. I'm just talking about the basic Joe walking down the street.
Listen, the frightening black guy frightens black people.
Does he?
Frightening black people are frightening. Like
there's always that face where you're biting the lower lip. You're biting the lower lip, and the eyebrows are going down. It's like, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. What cartoon was you?
Like
what nigga does that?
Well, it's in a lot of the rap videos.
I've always got robbed by a motherfucker smiling. Hey,
really?
Feeling, man? Good to see you. Hey, you got the time? Give me your motherfucking money. Damn it, you got me, nigga. Good one.
Is that what I got to be looking for?
Excuse me, white man. What's the time, sir?
Well,
1 second. Nice Negro.
And we've talked about that many times. You're right.
Yeah.
They're asking for directions. Next thing you know, you're waking up and hearing Christmas music in your hospital bed.
Which way is north? and then all of a sudden you hear Christmas music. You wake up, your family's over you in a hospital bed. That's the face.
Yeah. Wait a minute. So if you see this coming, I won't be able to get close enough to rob you.
Patrice, you just making it now? I'm ready to leave the studio. You're scaring the shit out of me.
Hey. Yeah. You see me coming?
Yeah, and I'm out of the way.
Motherfucker.
At what age do you get to learn that face? Because you all do it.
It's the face. It's the face to stay alive. That's all.
All right.
It's like, okay, I grew up in Roxbury. There's a finite number of hardness and like my face. I can make a face to survive in Roxbury. I can't make a face to survive in the toughest parts of Brooklyn. My face isn't there yet.
No.
As a black man, you can say, okay, this dude right here,
but
this motherfucker, like I can make a face for Harlem. I can make a Harlem face to stay alive. Like, you know, I belong here.
But East New York.
But East New York. I don't have an East New York face. I can't even fake an East New York face. Can't fake it. Yeah, I'm serious, dude. It's like there's a thing when it's survival. Yeah, look, I'm from here and do not. You know what I'm saying?
I see it in the rap videos of the guys that aren't doing any of the rapping. Like there's one guy rapping, and all of the guys around him are they're making that face, and that face scares that. Oh, 50's got that.
50 got that face.
Oh
man.
my God, does
50
he
has a survival face. He has the face where you know that dude has the face of the toughest borough. Now somebody from the toughest borough might disagree because I've seen a couple of guys from East New York, and I've seen a couple of guys from Flatbush or certain parts of Queens. 50 has a real face.
But he can also do the smile and how you doing and then 50, fuck you up.
There's some people that disagree with 50. 50 seems like he's, and that's the thing about it depends on, that's the thing about me. Like a dude from Brooklyn cannot deal in Boston because of all the white people he got to deal with.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother system. Because you only deal with hard niggas in Brooklyn. Right. You don't deal with white people because the police really don't fuck with you.
No.
They just... New York police really do not... They're not a fucking with you kind of cops. You know what I mean? Like Connecticut. They just, what are you doing? Or these goofy towns, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In New Jersey, where you can get pulled over just because they feel like it. New York, so dudes in Brooklyn, they do not, so it's all, their whole life is dealing with, what you looking at, nigga? What? Yo, son. Let me tell you something, dude. I'm telling you, yo. Like, you see this? This is my fake trying to get a part in a movie. Black guy. Like, I'll get a part, they go, wow, you were fearsome. But if they get the real motherfucker coming in like, nigga, let me tell you, and there's some dudes in L.A. that you go, I've been to Compton, I've been to Inglewood, there's some dudes, that 1,000-yard stare, there's some dudes that just, you go, do not mess with this dude. I don't care because he can't fake it. I can fake it up to 190th Street, close to the Bronx.
Right.
I can get as hard as almost the Bronx. I can't get hard
but then it
as
steps
hard
up
as
to the next level.
Because I got lost one time, around that Yankee Stadium area. It's just a weird, And
you get off the highway.
And I got lost where the trains are above ground. All right. Once the trains go above ground, it's like, okay, so I really started to feel like a white tourist where I was just like, okay, I should ask this young... I'm telling myself stuff to say, all right, I'm not no bitch-ass dude. I can ask. But I'm driving, I go, should I ask him? I'm going to ask this young cat right here. Excuse me, man. Yo, what's up, yo? I hate to bother you. Do you know how to get to, do you know how to get back down? Because I think I'm facing the wrong way. I don't see New York. Usually from here you can see the buildings that point you towards Manhattan.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, no, yo. It's like, all right, good enough.
Goodbye.
And was he looking you up and down in the car, like looking at what you're wearing and shit?
Big guys, never nervous about big dudes.
No.
Always nervous about little cats. Little dudes who look at me and they're not afraid.
Yeah.
They don't have any of that thing.
Because they got an equalizer in their pants.
Dangerous.
You know what I find funny about that? It takes all the way up to 190th Street for you to feel that way. Anthony and I and other whiteys out there.
Oh, I don't go over
100.
3 digits.
No, you can get 110 now.
110?
You can get 110.
Because of Bloomberg.
And on a nice day
110?
in Harlem, you can do 125th.
Wow.
Even, and you can go east to west all the way from east to west, 125th Street.
I lose my cockiness at 99th Street.
Your cockiness.
Oh, yeah, it goes away fast when I see 100.
Well, what street? It depends on the street, though.
Don't matter. It's a mental thing with me. As soon as I see 100, the cockiness leaves me.
The Rosenblatt, the Wiesenthal, or
you get up to 190th.
Wiesenthal Museum. It's on 90th and Park.
They've actually pushed it up pretty nice, where you can go there, and it's a lot of tourists are going up now by the Apollo.
115.
Yeah,
I
understand that, but still 100, I start going, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
You got that old school thinking.
Oh, boy.
Well, because you don't have a face. You might need a face. Well, you need a face, dude.
Well, let's get to the Terrell Owens thing. Him apologizing?
Oh, God.
Yeah, let's hear the apology.
Oh, yes, sir.
Someone is saying that we're sticking up for Terrell Owens. No, we're not.
No, it's just that before he apologized, what I'm saying is before he apologized, there's always a side story because, like I said, dealing with these businessmen, there's another side. So I'm like, you know what, Terrell, there's a side that people are not honest. They playing him, but no one who's right will apologize like that, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know why he's apologizing? He doesn't want to be blackballed. He wants to play again. So
he can't be. That's the thing. That's the great thing.
He's got the talent.
He got a marketable skill. He can sell. Wow. He can go to Europe and get paid zillions.
I don't think he's convinced of that. I think that's why he's apologizing. He wants to play again.
Not having white skills. That's what growing up in Boston I have an understanding.
I'm telling you, this guy, I'm going to give this guy credit. I don't think he wanted to apologize at all, but he realizes, holy shit, I might get blackballed.
He's a country boy.
I might get blackballed. I got to do the right thing here because I want to play again.
Oh, Lordy. He has a skill.
Oh, no.
I understand that, but you never know.
He's not worried about it. He's not worried about it.
Then why is he apologizing?
I mean, I'm sorry. He is worried. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't realize... Because you can see his goddamn agent. He's listening to white guys. He signed that $47 million contract. He was happy as hell. The Philly was great. I was so happy for Philly that they were good. And then he got this asshole, this power broker, who starts saying words that Terrell never heard. And a lot of times black people who don't know white people, when white people are smarter than them, they try to be as smart, and it gets to be. And when white people know stuff, I go, all right, what are you talking about? Let me get some white information. You might know something. They're afraid to be dumb, so they just go back. They sit back, and he goes, Terrell, I know the right thing.
But that's not a black-white thing. That's not a black-white thing, man.
Yes, it is. White people don't have that stigma, man.
Dude, we thought we knew it all. I hate to keep bringing it back to our situation when we got fired, from Infinity Broadcasting for the St. Pat's thing.
Yeah, we listened.
But we started listening, going, whoa, hey, this white dude might know a little more than we do.
But do you say it on okay, when they come down on you, do you come back and you go, Anthony, these crackers?
No, also we're like on the phone with each other going, wow, we didn't think of that. We didn't think that they might arrest us. There was a time we thought we were going to get arrested.
Oh, yeah.
It was getting
just
crazy.
Got nasty, but
let's go
the word cracker didn't come up. You're right. Never came up.
Let's go to the T.O. apology here.
As you know, I have been suspended and told that I cannot play football for the rest of the season. I am a football player, and this is what I do. It really hurts me not to be a part of the team anymore. I came here to help the Eagles get to the Super Bowl and win the big game. When I got hurt last year and everyone said my season was over, I fought hard to prove the world was wrong and do everything possible, including risk my career and to help the Eagles win the Super Bowl. And I think the mentality that I have, my greatest strength, can sometimes be my greatest weakness. I'm a fighter. I've always been, and I'll always be. I fight for what I think is right. In doing so, I alienated a lot of my fans and my teammates.
Boring.
Oh, boy.
I hate these written apologies.
Yeah.
That was written for him. I would love to see one of these guys just go on TV and go, oh, hey, and just speak from the heart.
I'm telling you, if you don't have...
Every word was thought out beforehand.
If you don't have the proper skills to deal with this, like, when they ask black athletes, you got a $90 million contract. What are you going to do with your money now? What are you going to do? As if, like, do I owe you... Motherfucker, I'm going to buy a diamond house. That's what the fuck I'm going to do. I ain't going to save the kids or nothing. Are you stupid? Like, these dudes don't know you can go, man, get out of here. All he had to do was play. That's all he has to do. This is why he's going to have a job.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand. He didn't have to do that. First of all, his agent works for him. Get rid of this idiot. Get another guy. Say, look. All right, look, this nigga, I'll sell that dude down the river. I was listening to him. I shouldn't have. Yep. I'm ready to play some goddamn football. I'm the best wide receiver in the league. Give me some goddamn money. Mm-hmm. That's why sports is better than what we do. There is market value. Like, there's no way, like, some idiot makes more money than me that people go, wait a minute, you're way funnier than him.
Right, in sports you can see the market value.
You can go, wait a minute. I scored 100 touchdowns. This is how much motherfuckers make scoring 100 touchdowns. This is how much they get.
Yeah.
Now, I can't say, hey, you know, I make people laugh.
I got some good
8 out of 10
jokes,
yeah.
8
out of 10 makes me a Hall of Famer.
Right,
you know what I mean? But no, not in this game. But in this game, in football, T.O. should say, kiss my ass, and go to another team and watch how fast they'll love him. They'll love him in the place where they dog him the most. They will take T.O. and love him, because a shitty T.O. will get you about 20 touchdowns. 20 touchdowns since he's been in Philly. Their whole roster in the last 10 years hasn't scored 20 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Ever. So I'll take those.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Someone's going to take T.O. He should know it.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
His agent scared him, T.O. His white guy in his corner, that his white shield of protection.
Who, by the way, is looking out for himself.
Looking out for himself.
And not his player there.
His white shield, he said to him in a room, T.O., it's looking bad. You should go and apologize.
Yeah, he wants to make sure he's going to still get some checks coming in.
Absolutely.
From Terrell Owens, without a doubt.
Terrell did not know how to tell that guy, shut up, stupid Rosenhaus. You blew it for me, asshole.
Right.
I'm listening to you, and now look at me.
Yeah. Here's the agent.
He's here to make sure, on the record, that people realize he is sorry. He wants to play football. He's a great person. I believe in him. There are a lot of his teammates that believe in him. He needs to be playing.
Yeah, I see it your way, Patrice.
I'm telling you,
Terrell Owens should just be on TV, staying as cocky as he has.
I've been faced with arrogant nigga shit I'm a big giant loudmouth. So I know what it's. You gotta be like, hey, you gotta be. It's appreciation kind of thing. You gotta never know. You never gotta feel like you're included.
Yeah. More agent talk.
Terrell's goal this year was to win a Super Bowl as a member of the Philadelphia Eagles. That has never wavered. That's his goal. He hopes to do that. This is very unfortunate that he's been sidetracked. But hopefully you'll all help us get back on track. Because the bottom line is, I don't believe the media's been fair to him. There are players in the NFL who are arrested who violate the program when it comes to drugs or substance abuse, and they are not punished as seriously as he has been. There are players who do not get criticized as heavily by the media who do very significant things. He hasn't broken any laws. He hasn't broken any rules.
Oh boy.
Ghetto rule, 190th Street rule number 1. You don't snitch on anybody. He just snitched on a bunch of guys.
He's trying to put off the heat.
What kind of ass? And then he said Terrell was sidetracked. He didn't say we got sidetracked. Terrell got sidetracked with his nonsense, dumb stuff. He leaving Terrell out there dry.
I like how he chummed the water and started the feeding frenzy of the press. They were all they all had a question that he wasn't answering.
Oh, man, that dude Terrell. But it's not Terrell's fault. It's miseducation, and I don't mean books. I just mean Boston.
Drew, why won't you let him talk to us right now? Terrell has made his statement. He has said what he believes. I am here responding to it. He has said everything that needs to be said. What more do you want to know? Let me just say, and another reason is because
what they want to know is how Terrell Owens really feels. And he was a statement that was prepared for him.
He was sitting behind him, just quiet.
Yep.
Letting this guy talk for him.
Which amazed me when I was watching this whole thing. I was expecting him to just snap and go,
say something.
Look, this seemed like a good idea behind closed doors, but fuck this. Move out of my way. Give me the mic. This is what I want to say.
Oh, did you see his face, though? If you watch his face, it's a distant thinking face. He's not even there as Rosenhaus is tripping out. The T.O. is with that distance. You ever look at somebody and you're not even looking at him? You're just looking straight at him, but if the person starts going, ooga booga booga, you'll be like, huh? What happened? T.O. is thinking about, what did I do, man? Yeah. It's like,
why am I in this position?
How could you go this? When he broke his leg last year and came in the Super Bowl, T.O. was now the greatest athlete in the world. People loved Terrell Owens, and he could have took over the team like he really wanted to because of his heart and because of his skill. And this idiot, man, starts playing out Donovan McNabb, starts playing himself out by now this apology, this written apology, and this what they call damage control. This damage control fiasco right here. It's just anybody who's on his side is not on his side.
Nope.
Just say, and another reason is because I believe the media has not been fair for him either. I wouldn't want to talk to them. If I were in his position to hear the way that people have ripped him, he is a competitor. He is a great competitor. He gave up potentially his career to compete in the Super Bowl. He did that as a member of the team. He did that for the Eagles, for the fans, and now he's getting ripped, called selfish. This is not about him being selfish. He's a genuine, honest person. He never intended to offend anybody at any time.
Why do you read that? He gives that. This is the thing that another thing that I say to black people out there: practice unemotional speeches. We have to practice how to be detached from our emotions. Now, if T.O. gave that speech that Rosenhaus just gave, he'd have been crying. Because it would have been all his vocabulary would have been all emotional. I gave my soul. I didn't. Why? Y'all just be fucking with me? Do you think it's racist, T.O.? I'm just saying. But Rosenhaus just has his collective, his motive. Is money, and money is not emotional. Doesn't make you emotional if you come from money. If you're broke, money makes you emotional. I just want to buy a house for my... You know how many times I want to cry just because I want to buy a house for my mother? If I could buy my mother a house, I will be the most outrageous nigga you'll ever see. As long as my mother got a house, I'll be homeless. I'm like, fuck everybody. But right now, it's like, hey, Patrice, I want to put a dress on. You want to do Remember the 1940s on VH1 every week? You know, this shit is dumb, but it's like, all right, we'll give you a couple of G's. All right, then I get a Jewish guy to go. Patrice O'Neal has given VH... He had a cold when he came into VH1. and he came in and did Remember 1922. And I go, I did have the flu. I had the flu. When I did 1925, I was sick.
I just want to buy my mama a house. That's all I want to do.
That's what you want to do. When you pour, this shit's scary. I just want to buy my house.
Let's go to Sean in Alabama. Sean.
Bama. What's going on, boys?
Yeah.
I got to watch the press conference yesterday, and toward the end of the press conference, after Drew was skipping around all those questions, I said, next question. One of the reporters said, Drew, what have you done for Terrell other than get him suspended for the season? And you could see Terrell in the background start to laugh.
Yep.
Look at you. All right, there goes Alabama. I guess that's enough on the T.O. thing.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
People going to learn.
He'll be playing next year, though.
Of course.
Oh, he cannot play. That's the thing.
You think he's done for the whole season, though?
He has no choice, right?
I don't know.
The Eagles...
Somebody will pick him up.
Yeah. No, the Eagles own his contract, don't they?
But see, this the reason the only reason they would have suspended him for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
But they can't. That's the only reason he's not suspended for. So after the suspension, he can't be on the team no more. He's done. Because they can suspend it, he's still on the team.
Yeah.
After the suspension, he's out. But the only reason they didn't suspend him for 8 or 6 games or 7 games, whatever's left, is because they can't do it. You just can't do it. And so they're getting rid of him for 4, and after the 4, they got to let him go. Or they got to pay him.
What's their record?
They're out. 500.
They're out.
Nah, not yet.
Wait, what are they?
They're 500. They're like 4-4 or something.
Oh, these guys seem to know something. Travis seems to know something.
I don't think they're 4-4, are they?
No, they're not 3-5.
Travis,
what are they this year?
Oh, I don't know their record, but they're not that good. Yeah, I think they're 4-4. But after the 4 games that he's suspended for, they're not going to let him go. They're just going to put him on the inactive roster.
Oh, he still got to get paid.
Yeah, he'll get paid for those games, but
they're going to pay him. They don't give a fuck about the rest of the season.
All right,
they're just making sure he doesn't play at all this year.
And they're not sure that they can do that. If he's physically able to play, they might not be able to do that.
I got to look this up, man. 4-4?
They're 4-4.
Let me take a quick look
all
here.
Because of a little bashing.
4-4, you're right. All right.
Well, all right, they're 4-4.
You're right.
And they're not out of it because the East stinks. The NFC East stinks.
Why would they just... What's the motivation here for the team? I mean...
The motivation is what they do. Arrogant nigga. I'm telling you. You guys, see, Mr. Entitlement, you don't understand, dude.
I don't. It's not good. It doesn't seem like good business.
Arrogant, and they don't. This guy's worth $1 billion. They need to stop him. They need him to be a good boy, and they did it with this one.
It just seems like bad business. If you still have some kind of shot at it, why wouldn't you want to keep?
Let me tell you the biggest fear now. His biggest fear, and this is what they've been talking about, because they will give you information. These people in the sneaky way.
Yeah.
Is now they go, he's getting the age, right, where now they say he's too old for a long-term contract and he's too much of an asshole. They blackballing him. See, Rosenhaus knows language.
They start scaring
him. And what happened is they said he's now a rented player, meaning you're only going to rent him each year until the end of his career. Oof. No one's going to be loyal to him and give him a big contract. So he's rent T.O. You score a touchdown, you do good for us, we'll give you another year, boy. All right? So Rosenhaus knows that kind of language. That's when Rosenhaus became a slave. Jewish lawyers become slaves when they hear money language. Oh, Lord, they rent the home. Uh-oh. He's going to rent the owners, T.O. That's what he's doing now. That's language that T.O. didn't understand. It's like those commentators on ESPN was like, T.O.'s finished because no one's going to be loyal to him. And now they're turning the NFL against him because teammates, because Donovan McNabb, they get on there and they tell you the whole, you can see the setup, baby. You can sit there and you see the setup. It's like Donovan McNabb is one of the most well-loved players in the league. He went to the Pro Bowl and everyone gravitated towards him. Did you see his soup commercial? He loves his mama. Donovan loves his mama. And it's like, T.O., which mama? He loves both his mamas. He came from a 2-mama home. Now poor T.O., is now finished.
All right, well, there you go. There's the T.O.
Damn it.
Man.
Very good, Patrice.
Son of a bitch.